ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदा न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च सदाशिवसमारम्भाः शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषम् पराशरात्मजं वन्दे सुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We'll read the sutra. 64th sutra. Divvaadhyayatanam svashabda muktopasripya vyapadeshad jnanamanamatat-shabda pranavricha bheda vyapadeshad प्रकरणाद स्थित्यदनाभ्यां च भूमा संप्रसादादव्युपदेशात् धर्मोपपत्तेश्च अक्षरमम्बरान्तधृतेः सा च प्रशासना अन्यभावव्यावृत्तेश्च ईक्षति कर्म व्यपदेशात् सह दहरुत्तरेभ्यः गतिशब्दाभ्यां तथा हि दृष्टं लिङ्गं च धृतेश्च महिम्नोऽस्यास्मिन्नुपलब्धेः प्रसिद्धेश्च इतरः परामर्शात् स इति चेन्नासंभवात् उत्तराच्चेदाविर्भूतस्वरूपस्तु उत्तराच्चेद आविर्भूतस्वरूपस्तु उत्तराच्चेद आविर्भूतस्वरूपस्तु. Let us read page 291. इतर परामर्शा या जीवा शंका जाता सा संभवान निराकृता अथेदानीं मृतस्यैव अमृतसेकात् पुनः समुत्थानं जीवाशंकायाः क्रियते. उत्तरस्मात् प्राजापत्या वाक्यात् तत्र हि य आत्मा पहत्पाप्मा इति अपहत्पाप्मत्वादि गुणकम् पाप्मत्वादि गुणकम् आत्मानम् अन्वेष्टव्यम् विजिज्ञासितव्यम् च प्रतिज्ञाय य ईश्वक्षिणी पुरुषः दृश्यते एष आत्मा इति ब्रुवन् अक्षिस्थं द्रष्टारं जीवम् आत्मानं निर्दिशति. एतं त्वेव ते भूयः अनुव्याख्यास्यामि इति च तमेव पुनः पुनः परामृश्य य एष स्वप्ने महीयमानश्चरति एष आत्मा इति तद्यत्र एतत्सुप्तः समस्तः संप्रसन्नः स्वप्नं न विजानाति एष आत्मा इति च जीवम् एव अवस्थान्तरगतं व्याचष्टे. एवम् अवस्थान्तरगतं व्याचष्टे. What is the problem? अवस्थान्तरगतं व्याचष्टे तस्यैव च अपहत्पाप्मत्वादि दर्शयति. एतद् अमृतम् अभयम् एतद् ब्रह्म इति न खलु अयमेवं सम्प्रत्यात्मानं जानाति अयम् अहमस्मीति नो एवमानि भूतानि इति च सुषुप्त्यावस्थायां दोषम् उपलभ्य एतं त्वेव ते भूयः अनुव्याख्यास्यामि नो एव अन्यत्र एतस्मात् इति च उपक्रम्य शरीर संबंध निंदा पूर्वकम् एष संप्रसादः अस्मात् शरीरात् समुत्थाय परम ज्योतिरुपसंपद्य स्वेन रूपेण अभिनिष्पद्यते स उत्तमः पुरुषः इति जीवमेव शरीरात् समुत्थितम् उत्तमपुरुषं दर्शयति तस्मादस्ति संभवो जीवे पारमेश्वराणां धर्माणाम् अतः दहरः अस्मिन्नन्तराकाशः इति जीव एवोक्त इति चेत् कश्चित् ब्रूयात् तं प्रति ब्रूयात् आविर्भूतस्वरूपस्तु इति तु शब्दः पूर्वपक्ष व्यावृत्यर्थः न उत्तरस्मादपि वाक्यादिह जीवस्याशंका संभवति इत्यर्थः। कस्मात् यतः तत्रापि आविर्भूतस्वरूपो जीवः विवक्ष्यते आविर्भूतं स्वरूपम् अस्य इति आविर्भूतस्वरूपः भूतपूर्वगत्या जीववचनम् एतदुक्तं भवति य एषो अक्षिणी इति अक्षीलक्षितं द्रष्टारम् निर्दिश्यो दशर आव ब्राह्मणैनैनं शरीरात्मताया व्युत्थाप्य एतं त्वेव ते इति पुनः पुनः तमेव व्याख्येयत्वेन आकृष्य स्वप्न सुषुप्त्युपन्यास क्रमेण परम ज्योतिरुपसंपद्य स्वेन रूपेण विनिष्पद्यते इति यदस्य पारमार्थिकं स्वरूपं परं ब्रह्म तद्रूपतयैनं एवं व्याचष्टे न जैवेन रूपेण यत्परं ज्योतिः उपसंपत्तव्यं श्रुतं तत्परं ब्रह्म तच्च अपहत् पापमत्वादिधर्मकम् तदेव च जीवस्य पारमार्थिकं स्वरूपम् तत्त्वमसि इत्यादि शास्त्रेभ्यः नेतरद उपाधिकल्पितम् यावदेव हि स्थाणो इव पुरुषबुद्धिं द्वैतलक्षणाम् अविद्यां निवर्तयन् कूटस्थ नित्यदृक् स्वरूपमात्मानम् अहं ब्रह्मास्मीति न प्रतिपद्यते तावज्जीवस्य जीवत्वं यदा तु देहेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिसंघातात् व्युत्थाप्य श्रुत्या प्रतिबोध्यते नासि त्वं देहेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिसंघातः नासि संसारी किं तर्हि तद्यत् सत्यं स आत्मा चैतन्यमात्र स्वरूपः तत्त्वमसि इति तदा कूटस्थ नित्यदृक् स्वरूपमात्मानं प्रतिबुद्ध्य अस्मात् शरीरादभिमानात् समुत्तिष्ठन् स एव कूटस्थ नित्यदृक् स्वरूपात्मा भवति स यो ह वै तत्परमं ब्रह्म वेद ब्रह्मैव भवति इत्यादि श्रुतिभ्यः तदेव च अस्य पारमार्थिकं स्वरूपं येन शरीरात् समुत्थाय स्वेन रूपेण अभिनिष्पद्यते we will sing the Dhara, the Karanam. This Adhikaranam is in Chandogya Upanishad, 8th chapter. And in this 8th chapter, 8.1.1, you have heard this, that in the Brahmapur, body's name is Brahmapur because it is the Uplabdhi Sthan of the Brahman. In this Brahmapur, body is called Brahmapur, not because Brahman is confined in the body, but Brahman is obtained through this body. There is one Pundarik, Pundarikam Hridayam, and in that Pundarikam Hridayam there is one residence called Dharakasha. So that Dharakasha should be known, should be inquired about and known. This was mentioned where 8.1.1. After that, the Purupaksh came up with the question, this Dharakash is physical or elemental space. Bhashyakar said, no, it is or Vedavyas Bhagavan is going to prove in this Adhikaran that this is Brahman alone in 8 sutras. Then how the sutra started? Daharaha Uttarebhyaha. This is the first sutra of this Adhikaran. That means this Dahara Akash is Brahman as per the following mantras of that particular Upanishad. And while telling about the following mantras, Bhashyakar gave 7 reasons to prove that this Dharakash is nothing but the Brahman. You have heard about the 7 reasons: Anveshtavyam, Vijigyasitavyam, Sadrishyam, Sarvadharatvam, Atmatvam, Ashtaguna Vishishtatvam, Anantaphalatvam. These are the 7 reasons he gave. Then Sutrakar means Bhagavan Vedavyas. So when Sutrakar word is Bhagavan Vedavyas, Bhashyakar is Bhagavan Shankaracharya, and Vartikkar. Supposing we read Vartik sometimes, I have the wish to take Vartik sometimes, so that you'll use the word Vartikkar for Sureshwaracharya. So, in the following sutras, what he said, he used the word Gati and Shabdam. So 4 things he said. Because of the lay of the Jiv, it is shown in the 8.3 that Jiv goes to Dharakash in the deep sleep. But in all the other Upanishad also it is said Jiv goes to Brahman in deep sleep. Therefore Dharakash is Brahman. Also the word Shabd came for Brahmalok. That means this Dharakash Etam Brahmalokam. And that Brahmalok is Brahman and not the Lok because of the Linga. This is the third 2 points. Then he used the word Dhriti, Vidhritehe. Vidhritehe means because Dharakash is shown to be the holder of all world. Jeev cannot be the holder of whole world. So this Dharakash has to be the Brahman, which is the holder of all world. And last reason you saw yesterday, what was the last reason? Prasiddhehe. What is the meaning of Prasiddhehe? Prasiddhehe means it is well known in the other Upanishad, well known in various Upanishads. 4 reasons were given in other Upanishads also. Then after that another sutra came. What was that sutra? Itara parama paramarshat saiti chet na asambhavat. Now this Purupaksh is now taking a turn. Until now Purupaksh was saying Dharakash is Bhutakash. Now he is saying, okay, it is not Bhutakash, it is Jeev only. It's Jeev only. And he said, as you told, I am also telling that in the further mantras, there is one mantra, I told you the mantra yesterday, where Esha Samprasadaha, that word is coming. Then Esha is for Dharakash and Samprasada is for Jeev. It is for Jeev. Now the answer was given. Itar paramarshat sa. So Itar paramarshat means because of the reference of the Jiva as Dharakash, paramarsh means Jeev. What iti chet? Then answer was given na asambhavat. Because Jeev is not fit. Because you understand that the 8 qualities mentioned in Ashtaguna Vishishta cannot fit with the Jeev. And therefore, this Dharakash is not the Jivatma, this is the Paramatma alone. Is it clear? This Dharakash is not Jivatma, it is the Paramatma alone. Yesterday, while the class was getting over, we had told that Brahma Sutra at many places differentiates between Jivatma and Paramatma, unlike the Upanishads. And I had told at some places it says Jivatma and Paramatma is one. So I had told earlier also, Upasya Vishishta Sutras are there and Gyan Vishishta Sutras are there. So Upasana Vishishta Sutras have 2 purposes. One purpose is to assert the Ishwar, because whole first chapter is to refute Sankhya. Sankhya takes the Jeev and Jagat as the reality but not the Ishwar at all. There is no Ishwar there. The work of making the world is done by Prakriti. And Prakriti is Swayam Parinamini. Prakriti modifies by itself. There is no Chetan who is involved in modifying the Prakriti. It is Swayam Parinamini. It has become the world, the whole Prakriti or Pradhan, and it goes back into Pralaya. So Purush has no role in the making of the world. Chetan has no role. And they say there is no need for Ishwar because Prakriti itself does everything. And here is Vedanta vehemently refutes this point, because this is what, if you take away Purush, this is to modern science and materialistic. Only thing Sankhya says that Purush is different from the Prakriti, and science says that this consciousness has come from matter. Consciousness is a product of matter. From amoeba, life started coming. Darwin came up and he says unicellular organ called amoeba was the first unicellular organ from which the life manifested in its very nascent form. Then it went to multicellular and ultimately life became more prominent till it became plant. So life in the plant is more prominent. Then insects, moths, etc. Then slowly it went to animals. Animals. Which animals? Animals. Svedaj is there. Svedaj means worm, born out of sweat, dirt. That is called Svedaj. Then slowly animals also advanced. They became Andaj. Andaj means born out of egg. Egg. Like this fish. Fish also is born out of egg. Fish. Only whale is a mammal. Whale is a mammal fish. But fish, reptiles, they're all born out of egg. I don't know. This insect is born out of. I don't think so. Insect is born out of egg. Huh? No, the lice there, which is in the hair, they are not from egg. They develop like that. So, Udbij, Andaj, Svedaj and Jarayuj, there are 4 kinds of jeev. Udbij means who break the earth and come out. Trees, etc. Udbij. Then came Svedaj. Svedaj means which are born out of sweat and dirt. Sweat. Or some kind of, like you have worm in the rice, or you have worm in the wheat, or you have worm sometime inside the fruit, or you have lychee or mango, guava also. Sure. So there is a small worms are there. Or what is in the, I don't know about the tick. Tick is in the dog. Tick. So that is also born like that. They multiply. They are a Svedaj. But Andaj is like the snakes give egg. Snakes give egg. Or, the reptiles I gave you. Even frog also. They have egg. Crocodile is there. Tortoise is there. They have eggs there. Birds are there. Birds. They give egg. Hen. They give egg. Then if you go further, then comes mammals. This is a development. That from inert, I already discussed that. The Chetan comes up. So it's not Sankhya. Sankhya doesn't say like that. Sankhya says Chetan was already there. But Chetan has no role whatsoever in making the world. So Sankhya also believes in rebirth, pralaya, srishti, karmphal. Quite close. Everything is there. Ved. Sankhya is a Vedwadi darshan, Astik darshan. But they say, but don't bring Ishwar into picture. Here you will see the beauty of Brahma Sutra. He said, why don't bring Ishwar into picture? He said, no, don't bring Ishwar. Forget about avatar, etc. There is no question of avatar. When Ishwar itself is not there, why you are taking avatar? There is no avatar now. Avatar has gone, festival also has gone. The problem with avatar, if you take away avatar, all our festival will go away. So there is no Shivratri, no Janmashtami, no Ram Navami. Raksha Bandhan you can have, no problem. But festivals, no Navratri also. No Navratri is there. No Ekadashi is there. No Pradosh is there. Lo, सब तो खत्म हो गया, फिर क्या फायदा? No Diwali, no Dashera. When conference was going on, Avatar Siddhant, I told this point. And then who was there? Tanmay Chaitan was reading one day. He came in my group. I said, write this, Tanmay Chaitan. I think he wrote and spoke there also. Okay, मजा ही नहीं रहेगा, कोई अवतार होगा नहीं फिर. अच्छा, there is no प्रार्थना also. Ishwar is not there whom you will pray to, whom you will get Shakti from. खत्म हो गई सब बात. And therefore, Veda Vyas Bhagwan's one challenge was to re-establish the Ishwarvad back. Please note, it is in Vedas only. Ishwar is not that Brahma Vedevanam Pratama Sambhabhuva Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gopta. It is not that Upanishad are not talking about the Ishwar. Mayam tu prakritim vidhi mayinam tu maheshwaram. Shweta is there. Uma Sayam. In Kaivalya Upanishad Ishwar is come. Ishwar Parameshwaram Prabhu is there. Kali Santarana Upanishad, Hare Krishna mantra is from Kali Santarana Upanishad. The Upanishad, it is in Mantra Pushpam also. Kali Santarana Upanishad. There Hare Krishna is there. Whole Yajurved, this Rudri part is from Yajurved only. Rudri part, what is there? Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. This is Ishwar only. So Upanishads are full of Ishwar. And Vedas are Purush Sukt is Ishwar only. Narayan Sukt is Ishwar only. Ganapati Atharsh, Sa Brahma, Sa Shiva, Sendra, Sokshara, Parama, Swarat. That is Ishwar only. Ganapati Atharsh is not Devata Ganapati. He is the Ishwar Ganapati. Tameva Pratyaksham Tattamasi, Tameva Kevalam Kartasi. Tameva Kevalam Dartasi, Tameva Kevalam Ardasi, Tameva Sarvam Kalvidam Brahmasi, Tam Sakshādatmasi Nityam. Riddham Vachmi, Satyam Vachmi, Avatpamam, Avavaktaram, Avashrotaram, Avadhataram, Avadhataram, Avanuchanam, Avasishyam, Avapaschata. Who you will say to protect from any jeev? That you protect me. He himself is not protected. And Tameva Kevalam Kartasi. You are the only one who has Karta. Dhartasi, Hartasi. Tam Brahma, Tam Vishnus, Tam Rudras, Tam Indras, Tam Agnis, Tam Vayus, Tam Chandramas, Tam Brahma, Bhurbhuva, Sarum, whom you are saying to? So Ganapati Atharsh is a part of Vedas. Mr. Sangha, where had you? Either you get out of and you don't say I am Vedic. And if you are saying I am Vedic, you have to follow the Vedas. So this in we will choose selective portion. Selective portion. Forget about Gita. Gita they don't refer. Gita is full of Ishwar. Patram pushpam palam toyam. Bhagwan says that. What is that? Mam maya duratyaya mam maya. Not independent maya. Mam maya duratyaya. Maya adhyakshina prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Natu swatantrena. Maya adhyakshina prakriti suyate characharam sacharacharam hedunanena kanam jagat. Nimitta matram pash savasachana. Only I am the cause of everything. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadratam cha karnam tatha nyan abhiyodavaram maya hetastam dahima vatishta. I have already killed everybody. Ishwar is showing that. Virat Roop is there. The Ishwar will show, Jeev will show Virat Roop. In 11th chapter, Bhagwan has shown Virat Roop. Jeev cannot show Virat Roop. He cannot become sun and moon. In him, sun and moon cannot be seen. And forget about Puranas. I'm not talking about Puranas. Puran will only be talking about Ishwar. He is full of Ishwar. You saw Bhagavad, etc. Bhagavad Puran, Shiva Puran, Skand Puran, Vishnu Puran, वो तो इतना ईश्वरी ईश्वर भरे हुए हैं उसमें. Forget, I'm talking about Vedant and Bhagavad Gita. And therefore Brahma Sutra came now. Therefore those who are Vishishtadvaiti, they don't like Vedant, but they like Brahma Sutra because they get some point for them. Vishishtadvaiti. Therefore all wrote Bhashya on Brahma Sutra. Ramanujacharya wrote Bhashya, Nimbarkacharya wrote Bhashya, Madhvacharya wrote Bhashya, and nobody other than Shankaracharya wrote Bhashya on all Upanishads. Anubhashya is there. And they are very happy to see this particular. Okay. So we'll enjoy Brahma Sutra. And now here Dharakash is not Jeev now. Dharakash is not Jeev. This is being proved now. And what is the cause? 8 reasons, he said. 8 reasons. Abhat Papma, Satya Sankalpa, Satya Kama, all this is not possible in the Jiva, and therefore Brahma is, Dharakash is not Jiva. And here Dharakash is Upadhi Upahit Chaitanya, Maya Upahit Chaitanya. Therefore Maya Upahit Chaitanya called Ishwar is not the Jiva. That is where Vedanta is very, very easily accepting that point. I hope you are catching my point. Dharakash is Brahman, is not Jeev now. Earlier was easy, by Akash, elemental space is not the Brahman. But now he is saying, no, Dharakash is not the Jeev also. Now Dharakash is not the Jeev because that Dharakash is Maya Upahit Chaitanya, which has Satya Sankalpatva, Satya Kamatva, Apahat Papmatva. Naturally it is not the Jeev, it is understood it is not the Jeev. हम भी मानते हैं. Vedanta is very happy to say that. Vedanta is very happy to say this is not Jeev. And therefore many people when they read Bhashya in Brahma Sutra, who are not disciplined in their thinking and have not read from Sampradaya, they get confused. This is Shankaracharya sometimes says Jeev is Brahman, and sometimes he says Jeev is not Brahman. And to say Jeev is not Brahman, they quote this. Everybody see the context what is there. This is the context where the Jeev is not Brahman, not pure Brahman, but the Maya Vishishta Brahman is not mentioned as the Jeev. And this is the Dharakash Prakaran, is Upasana Prakaran I had told you earlier also. How do you know? How do you know Dharakash Prakaran is Upasana Prakaran? Yesterday I told. Good. In the 6th chapter of the 6th section of the 8th chapter, fruit is Kram Mukti. Galti mat karna. Everything is airtight. Kram Mukti is the fruit. I had good. Shatam cha Ekadash Nadya, the Jeev lives by the Nadi, and this he goes like the 8th chapter. Antakale cha mam eva smaran muktva kalevaram. That is not the Jivan Mukti. If you remember at the last, you will go to God. That is Kram Mukti. Jivan Mukti is not dependent on remembrance of God. तो जीवन मुक्ति प्रकरण यश्चायम पुरुष है यश्चासावादित्य यसा एका अन्य देव तद विदिदाद विदिदाद अधि अकर्मणि कर्म य पश्येत वर्ड इज रिटन हियर अकर्मणि कर्म य पश्येत अकर्मणि कर्म य पश्येत कर्मणि च कर्म य कर्मणि अकर्म य पश्येत अकर्मणि च कर्म य स बुद्धिमान मनुष्येषु स युक्तः स कृष्णकृत कर्मकृत यस्य सर्वे समारंभाः काम संकल्प वर्जिताः ज्ञान आग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम तमाहु पंडितम बुधा. So जीवन मुक्ति is not dependent on upasana prakarana. Differentiate both of that. This, if you mix it, you will get confused. Yatendriya manobuddhi बोलो मुनिर मोक्ष परायण विगत इच्छा भय क्रोध यह सदा मुक्त एव सा. Which chapter? 5th chapter. Yatendriya manobuddhi. There is one sadhu whose sense organ mind all are controlled. Yatendra Munir Moksha Para. Vigat Ichha Bhaya Krodha. His desire, anger, and Vigat Ichha and fear is not there. Gita says, Yah Sada Mukta Ev Sa is free only. So that is not dependent here. Tadeva Brahmatvam Vidhi Nedam Vididam Upasate. That is the Gyan Prakran is there. Know that and finish that. So these sutras are from Vyavaharik Drishti and those are for Paramarthik Drishti. I hope this point is clear. Not clear. Let me now go to next sutra called Uttarachet Avirbhuta Swarupastu. This is in number 82 sutra and 19th sutra of this Pad, not of this Adhikaran. Don't say Adhikaran. I think Adhikaran is this 5th sutra. 5th, no? 5th. Adhikaran is 5th sutra. Now what is the same point is there? Which point? That this Dharakash is not Jeev. What is the sutra here? Uttarat Chet Avirbhuta Swarupastu. It is an important sutra and Bhashkar has written a good bhashya, long bhashya, like not long bhashya, 2-3 page bhashya, not long, but important bhashya I will say. So you can write somewhere important sutra. Write somewhere IMP. IMP. So, before starting that, this commentary on this sutra, so Bhagwan Bhashyakar he says that this particular sutra already is in the last sutra already is this discussion has been done. So he says that the last sutra, see, Itara Paramarshat Ya Jivash Ashanka Jata Sa Asambhava Nirakrita. Already that doubt that Dharakash is Jiva has been sorted out in the last sutra. How shall he say that it is a repetition? So he said, no, already it has been sorted out. Then he says, what he says? Atha idanim mritasya iva amritasekat punaha. So he says, again you are creating a doubt and again you are removing it. How? How? Somebody died, again you are making him alive, and again you are making him die, like that. Somebody was killed. So he again wanted, so he again was made alive. Again you make him, again you kill him. Anyway, so here, what is the point here? What is said here? So here Purupaksh is, which Purupaksh? Jivatmavadi Purupaksh. Earlier was Akashvadi, Bhutakashvadi. So he Jivatmavadi Purupaksh means Dahar Akash is Jeev, he wants to say that. And he comes with little more powerful ammunition. He is armed to the teeth now. So he has come with more powerful argument, although it's similar argument. So he says, tell me, Mr. Bhashyakar, Mr. Sutrakar, you said Dharakash is Brahman. Based on what? He said Uttarebhya, based on future mantras. He said, I also will say the word, same logic. I will say Dharakash is Jeev because of You said Uttarebhya, I will say Uttarat. Uttarat is Panchami Ekvachan. You use plural, I'll use singular. From the future mantras, I will prove that Dharakash is Jeev. Because you said Uttarebhya, plural you used. I will use singular, Uttarat. Oh, really speaking, I will always say that. Acha. Now understand few points before we go into the detail. Although you have forgotten 8th chapter, I have taken 8th chapter in the course. That means it must be in 2016 or 17. 2017, I think. 16 or 7. Don't see the copy, leave it. 16 or 17. Towards the end of 16 or 17. I think 17, I think Brahma Sutra was taken. The Upanishad Mandukya was there and Brahma Sutra was there. Anyway, now I'm just bringing it back. What is there? Please note, this is 8th chapter. 8th chapter has 12 sections. Chandogya. 8th chapter has 12 sections. Sure. And in the 12 sections, first 6 sections, the topic is Dhara Akash Upasana. First 6 sections, first to 6 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections, not first 6 sections. The topic is Dhara Akash Upasana. Okay. And from 7 to 12 section is a Gyan Prakarana, and that topic is about the Prajapati Vidya. Here Brahma Ji comes. Okay. So 8th chapter can be divided into two parts. First topic is from 1st to 6th section, called Dahar Vidya, where Vidya word means Upasana. And second topic is from 7 to 12th. 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6th chapter, 6th section. So 6 both are there. 7 to 12. That is called Prajapati Vidya. But Vidya word in the second case means knowledge and not Upasana. Please get this point. In the first 6 chapters, the topic is of Dahar Vidya, where Vidya word means Upasana. And from 7 to 12th sections, it is Prajapati Vidya, where Vidya word means knowledge and not Upasana. What is the meaning of that? So the first section on Dharakash, Brahman is superimposed. On the 1st to 6th section, first topic, the Brahman is superimposed. Shastriya superimposition is called Upasana. The superimposition as per the scripture is called meditation or Upasana. And superimposition by your own personal ignorance is called delusion. Like you superimpose the snake on the rope. That is not as per the scriptures. But superimposing Vishnu ji on Shaligram is Upasana. So superimposing the God on the mother is Upasana. Superimposing the God on the teacher is Upasana. purpose of Upasana is to develop a very big thought and to get out of a small thought and develop Ashray Buddhi in the Ishwar. Upasana is Bhed Pradhan. You have Bhed of Jeev and Ishwar in the Upasana. Unless Upasana is a Bhed Upasana. Okay. So Upasana is to get out of your Kam Krodh. Because when Kam Krodh is based on very small, personal, body-oriented, sense-oriented thought, and when you bring the thought of God over that, so that Kam Krodh goes away. Irsha, Dvesh, Bhed Buddhi. Irsha is there. You are jealous of somebody. So you bring God. No, he belongs to God. I will see the same God is in him. So that Irsha Vritti will go away. So Vyapak Vritti Vistar. This is the purpose of Upasana. Again I am repeating. Antakarane Vyapak Vritti Vistar. In the mind to create a very expanded thought of Ishwar. That is the purpose of Upasana. And Upasana is on something drishta, you are superimposing something adrishta. So, atasmin tad buddhi. Shastra agya. Shastra anurup. Not randomly. Don't do Upasana. What? Upasana, I am doing Upasana. On caterpillar, I am seeing Lord Vishnu. Don't do any such thing. Do that which is asked. Don't put your own point. Okay, keep quiet. Caterpillar, you are seeing Lord Vishnu. You see Lord Vishnu on Shaligram. Otherwise, same Shaligram, I'll take and hit you on your head. Then you will know the strength of Shaligram. So, there is no dearth of foolish people. They do like that. So they put caterpillar in front of them and close their eyes. So, the Upasya Vishay should be Shuddha, Shastriya. Why Shuddha? Because if caterpillar dies, then your whole Vishnu Bhagwan is gone there. Or he ran away. Who will live with you? So problem is this. So caterpillar, slowly you are meditating and you open your eye and he ran away, caterpillar. And you are searching. It has gone inside the flower. Caterpillar, they change their color as per the flower also. You can't search if it goes into a flower. You cannot search. Caterpillar. And now your upas has gone now. So Murkh Raj. So this Upasana Atasmin tad buddhi. First there should be Shuddha Upas. Alamban should be Shuddha. What is Gyan? Tasmin tad buddhi. In Gyan you are not seeing something on something else. And Gyan is not for purification of the mind. Gyan is not for Vyapak Vritti Vistar in the mind. Gyan is for Vritti Nishedh, Jivatva Nishedh, Bhed Nishedh, to negate all differences and to establish Advait only. I hope you are clear. So first to 6 sections of this Upanishad, 8th chapter, is for Dharakash Upasana. But from 7 to 12th section, it is Prajapati Vidya. It is for knowledge of the Brahman. I hope it is clear. What is the interesting point here? how the interesting point comes up and how this Purupaksh is going to take this point. So please note, in first to sixth section all Dharakash word has been used. And in 7 to 12 section also Dharakash word is used. But what's the difference? In first to sixth section, there is upasana done on Dharakash. And in 7 to 12 section, Dharakash is known as Brahman. Oh. How do you know that? I just now told that in 6th section, the phal has been given of upasana. But what makes it very intriguing and interesting also? What is that? That in 8 point, in the 1st to 6th, there are Ashtaguna Vishisht. 8 qualities are mentioned of Dharakash. 8 qualities. 8 qualities. Which 8 qualities? Anybody remembers? Huh? But no, we're starting now. No, but Aphat Papma, then Vimrityuh, then Vishoka, Vijara, Vishoka, Vijigitsa, then Apipasa, Satya Sankalpa, Satya Kama. These qualities are mentioned. But what is very interesting, in 1st to 6th, these qualities are mentioned of Atma. And in 7th section also these qualities are mentioned of the Atma. Oh. So Brahmaji makes one statement. That means Brahmaji is talking about the same Atma which was mentioned in the Dharakash Upasana Prakarana. Got my point? Didn't get it. The Dharakash is mentioned with the 8 qualities. I think it is 8.3 or 8.4. Brahmaji starts his pravachan taking out that particular 8 qualities and again repeating it. Although this is the topic of Jnanam. Oh. So what? So same Atma has been mentioned by Pratyabhijna, which Atma was mentioned in the Upasana section, is the same Atma which is mentioned in the Jnana Prakarana. That means Prajapati or Brahmaji is talking about the same Dharakash. But there is a big difference. What is the difference? He claims one who knows this Atma, he will be liberated here and now. Lo. He need not go to the Kam Mukti portion. Yah Ashtaguna Vishishtatmanam Janati Sa Sarvana Apnoti. He attains everything here only. He made one general statement of liberation here and now. He attains everything. So Shnute Sarvan Kaman. Janati word has been used there. Hare, show it. I don't know where it is. I have brought Mantra Pushpa. At least we should open it. So much I have to carry every day. Some people keep the books here only. Who keeps the books here? Sometimes I see books here only. You keep it. No, whole the book is here. Anyway, I don't know. I don't care about it. Open the book. Chandogya. It's very interesting. I don't know why you don't understand. And it's interesting for you. Wonderful is the Upanishad. See, you open now 8.7. 8.7.1. यह आत्मा अपहत पापमा विजरः मृत्यु विशोक विजिगित्स अपिपास सत्य काम सत्य संकल्प स्वन्वेष्टव्य सविजिज्ञासितव्य स सर्वांश्च लोकान् आपनोति सर्वागमश्च कामानि तम आत्मानम अनुविद्य विजानाति. One who knows this Atma. This is where I want to hit. You saw that. Before that, sixth khand you see, last shlok, last sixth mantra, Tadesha shloka. Shatam chaikam cha hridayasya nadyah tasyam murdhanam abhinisrityeka tayor urdhvam ayan namrtattameti vishwangunya utkramane. So this is the Upasana Prakran where a person leaves the body through his nerves, which is in 8th chapter. 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Same thing is mentioned here. And same thing is mentioned in the 6th. So Utkramana word has been used. Utkramana means after leaving the body, he goes to Brahmalok. But here it is said Vijanati sa sarvansha lokam apnoti. So Prajapati or Brahma ji, he put one advertisement. He said, one who knows this Atma, which Atma? Ashtaguna Vishishta. He will be free and he will attain everything in this world by living only. All desires will be filled. Soshnute sarvan kaman. Tam atmanam anuvidya vijanati. This vijanati word is very important here. That is what changes the whole context here. Because the context of Kram Mukti was over in the 6th one. So when this was heard by everybody, so all got very interested. What if one who knows this Atma, he knows everything, he will attain everything. And then Indra and Virochan both called each other. He said, let's go to Prajapati and find out what is this Atma. So both went to Brahmaji. He said, let's. And on Brahmaji had 2 students. If you have in your class, if you have 3, 4, and if you have 10, how many are in your yagna? 13. 14 people are yagna then. You are lucky. Brahmaji had 2. Bhagwan Krishna had 1. So don't think that I need a lot of listeners. We got 2 listeners. He said, Brahmaji said, bhai, what is the purpose you have come, Indra, Virochan? He said, you have given this advertisement that one who knows this Ashtaguna Vishishtatma, he knows everything. He attains everything. So I want to know about that Atma. What is that Atma? So Brahmaji said, okay, bhai, I'll teach it. So he taught in 4 stages. Like modules we are talking about, Sanskrit modules. Similarly, in 4 stages he taught the Atma. But what happened after 1 stage? Only 1 student was there. Out of 2 students, the story, I'm not going to tell the whole story. How one went away, I'm not going to tell that story. I have told it, that Virochan went away. I feel both went away. Indra and Virochan both went away. And when they were drinking water, Brahmaji said, what is in the eyes, that is Brahman. So when they were drinking water from the lake, then Indra said, Yar Virochan, how can this be Atma, because this is a gross eyes? Virochan said, whatever he has said, first follow it and go. I am going in my place, I am going to get the flyer printed that this body is Atma. And I'm going to conduct yagnas after yagnas. Indra said, no, I'm not satisfied. I'm not convinced. Still, my mind is not settling down. He said, you go back. I'm not going to go back again. This is how Indra came back now. Brahmaji said, Arey, you came back alone? He said, no, I didn't understand that point. Sometimes in the class you understand, later on you don't understand. And then I wonder how I understood there. So one was broadcast mantra, 8.7.1. First stage of teaching started in 8.7.4. Where Atma was mentioned as Akshi Purusha. Be very clear how the chapter is progressing, because you will be not clear about the sutra. And Akshi Purusha says that this waker is Atma. Waker is called Vishwa. Is in 8.7.4. When he came back, second stage of teaching started. But Brahmaji said, Bhai, this is not right. I told you already and you are understanding. That means you are not pure-hearted. And therefore I think you should do some seva. And seva should not be more. I am giving you only 33 years of seva you do. 32, 33 years. 32 years. 32 years. 32, please hear. Because we run away from seva, no? Therefore I am telling you. Seva we think is, I am for meditation. Kuch meditation nahi. You will be sitting there and sleeping there. Neither you will please God, neither you will meditate, neither you will do anything. There is nothing more bigger purifier than seva. What Shivanand Maharaj said, if you read his books, that is the ego burner. 32 years, not who? Indra did seva. Not ordinary person. Who is the king of all devatas. And what seva? Tending the cows, making the cow dung cakes, running after the cows. Quite a time here. Quite a time. Appreciate. This is one person's life. Some of you are less than 32 years also. We could have ran away, so I am not going to do any seva. I have come for Brahma Gyan, you are asking me to do seva. Seva means you are giving your ahankar for that work. And I always say one thing. Please have trust in God's design. God has a plan. When you are very fit for meditation, for overqualified student, God will not force you to do something at the cost of your sadhana. The big design of God is there. God knows better what. So work will come to you. If work is coming to you, know that work is, I am meant for the work. Work says, I am there. Qualified person, this is the way to grow in qualification. Then he said, second stage of teaching, but my time is over. So I'll see it tomorrow. And then this particular section is progress. Today meetings and all these things are there, I think. Finance meeting and this and that. We'll see it tomorrow. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.